And now it's time to look at stories making the headlines in Nigerian newspapers. And joining me from Enugu is Ambrose Igboke, PR consultant and public affairs analyst. Ambrose, good morning. It's good to have you join me this morning, and happy Independence.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for the shout out yesterday on my birthday.
It's really interesting. Happy birthday again, and also happy wedding anniversary on the same day with Nigeria. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's start with the Blueprint newspaper. Buhari at 60 Independence anniversary. Our survival lies in tough decisions. That is the Blueprint newspaper. Our survival lies in tough decisions. Slums ex-leaders advocates healing of old wounds and forecloses fuel price reversal. A Labour faults president on fuel price comparison. And let's build a more prosperous nation. Blueprint publisher is saying that. It's okay. That's the Blueprint newspaper. We'll be talking about all of these. Business Day is next now. Business Day says Nigeria declines in volume of movie production and soars in quality as DVD gives way to cinemas, streaming platforms. Okay, Nigeria declines in volume of movie production and soars in quality. I guess it's our progress is that a lot of people would like to see. From there, let's go to Daily Times. Daily Times newspaper says knocks for President Buhari on Independence Day speech. Knocks for President Buhari on Independence Day speech. All right. Daily Trust is next now. Daily Trust. Let's go there now. It says mixed reactions trail Buhari's independence speech. In glamour in Abuja, anger in states. Stop making mockery of Nigerians. The PDP and NLC are saying this. The president's right for telling the truth. He should not increase petrol price anymore. These are all opinions and comments from different people. From Daily Trust, let's go now to Leadership newspaper. Leadership newspaper says Nigeria at 60, eminent citizens, others chart way forward. Eminent citizens, others chart way forward. I disagree with the bleak view of our history. Oshimbajo is saying that. I will work for a better country. Governors are saying that. And so many other lineup of headlines, riders there. Okay, from Leadership newspaper, let's go to National Economy. National Economy says Nigeria at 60, we have done more with scarce resources than previous governments. That's President Muhammadu Buhari is saying this. We have done more with scarce resources than previous governments. That is what the national economy has. Okay. Ambrose, I know you followed yesterday the president's speech and the reaction of people generally to the president's speech. A lot of persons gave him accolades on one hand. Others gave him knocks on different, from different perspectives regarding some of the things that the president said he has done, he's about to do, and how to do it, and how to approach all of those. I wonder what was most striking for you during the speech, or out of the speech of the president yesterday.
One of the things that is most striking for me is the president's indifference, the president's aloofness about the suffering of his citizens. That made me very worried that it seems those who are the handlers of the president, who writes his speech, those who are around him, are giving him the impressions that anybody that complains about the problem in Nigeria are those who don't love him, or those who don't like him, or those who they call, Femi Adesina, who is the special advisor on media, mockingly call people whalers, anybody who, so when you have people around the president like that, who sees any contrary opinion as people who are attacking the president, they are bound to give the president wrong advice at every point in time. And that was displayed very clearly in the president's speech yesterday. Where you have increased tariff in the electricity, your people are still coming out. They are still in just the early stages of the post-COVID era, which is an economic meltdown. And then the fuel was really deregulated, and the fuel price is almost doubled. What you need to tell your people is to console them, to tell them about the reality of the economic hardship, but that they can have solace in the fact that we are hoping for a better future. And then you reel out your statistics, you reel out your projections that, look, by the first quarter of 2021, we hope that we have saved so money from the removal of subsidy, and this is what we intend to do with it. You give your people a glimpse of what you are presenting to the National Assembly of the 2021 budget next week. You give the people the glimpse of how to have a better, you paint a picture for them the next 5 years, what we are going to achieve. That is what a leader should do. A leader should not be justifying his failures. I mean, 6 years into this administration, we are 5 years basically into this administration, we are still blaming past leaders. If we keep blaming all the past leaders, then we won't get anywhere. Why didn't we praise the past leaders who made this economy very strong? Why didn't we praise past leaders? When you blame past leaders, the president is also one of the past leaders. So that means he shares in the blame as well. So this rhetoric of yearly coming to tell Nigerians actually offends the sensibilities of Nigeria. There's no empathy. And one of the qualities of a good leader is empathy. You have to empathize with your people. And then one of the aspects of the speech that really gets me very, very worried, and many Nigerians very worried, that the indifference. For example, comparing Nigeria's, what Nigerians are paying for fuel with Saudi Arabia, without putting other indices, other indicators about what is happening in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has a flourishing health system. Basically, the government pay for the health of the citizens there. What of the housing? Basically, Saudi Arabians don't need to cover so much to pay rent or buy houses. What of Saudi Arabia does not import refined product. Will import refined product at very exorbitant cost. Saudi Arabia have functional, many functional refineries, both the macro ones and the modular refineries. So Saudi Arabia is used its own money well over the years very well to better their citizens. But Nigeria didn't. Our refineries were left to go in comatose. Our steel plants were left to rot away. Our sugar companies were left to, our textile mills have been buried. So you don't compare apple and oranges at the economic level.
All right.
When you want to compare, make sure that all the indices are the same. That is where you can compare. You don't pick an aspect of it because it suits what you are doing and say that you are comparing Saudi Arabia and Nigeria.
All right. Ambrose, the point there is one of the things he talked about, which certainly is on the screen right now, talking about tough decisions. I like the way the Blueprint newspaper puts it. Our survival lies in tough decisions. And in the state that Nigeria is, tough decisions really have to be made for things to move forward. But what tough decisions have you seen government taking that can propel Nigeria towards the direction that we all desire and yearn?
Well, when you talk about tough decisions, they always talk about the tough decisions against the masses. What about the tough decisions in government circles? What's the government doing with 11 presidential jets in the presidential fleet, for example? What are they doing about so many people who are SAs and PAs to political office holders? What are they doing about their huge salaries, huge allowances and salaries? So when you talk about tough decisions, they don't have any tough decisions. Most of people in public offices run their electricity bill, run their water bill, run their telephone rates through public funds. Now you tell Nigerians to go private and take tough decisions on Nigerians with their meager resources. So if we are going to take tough decisions as a country, we have to take the tough decisions, let it affect us evenly and collectively. Not that the masses will have the ones to bear the brunt of tough decisions, while those in public offices are enjoying the largesse of the economy, which they say does not exist. And we don't have scarce resources in Nigeria. I beg to differ with the president. We don't have scarce resources. We have abundant resources in Nigeria, both natural and human. So it is.
All right. We just lost the feed now from Ambrose Igboke, who was talking to us from Enugu. All right, I understand Ambrose is back now. We lost your feed just a few seconds ago, but I'm glad you're back now. Now, in all of those, certainly Nigerians will ask for more and keep asking for more because over the years, Nigerians have not gotten the benefit of governance enough. But what do you think this government is doing that is in the right direction, at least for Nigerians, that gives some level of hope that things have started coming back to normal?
Well, one of the things this government wants to do The government have been flip-flopping, so even the good things they have done is covered up in a lot of controversy, swallowed up with the realities of the moment. And one of the good things the government has done, what I would say, for example, is keeping the budget timeline in terms of, for example, I heard that the president is going to deliver his budget to the National Assembly. So one of the good things I've done is try to run the budget. Before, we used to have budget of the year starting in June of that year. But this government have been able to see if the budget could actually start in January. That one is a commendable one. And then one of the ones I've also seen is the support we give to the African Development Bank president to re-emerge from Nigeria, really supporting our own. And that is one. Then the engagements that Nigeria has had internationally for a while. But basically, for the impact of what the citizens are feeling, I think generally this government needs to do more for Nigerians to really appreciate its effort.